Today, we are going to make some grass. No, I'm not in Colorado, so it's not going to be that kind of grass. It's our techniques that are so simple and sensible, your models will practically build themselves.
And let's see what's in this box.
Let's see what's in the box. Let's see what's in this box.
Yeah, what's in the box, Doc?
What's in that box?
Okay, so from my desk, which I know looks horrible at the moment, right down to this little area here, you see this is where I keep my two toolboxes. And we're going to take this first one out right here, and we're going to look inside of it.
So let's open it up and see what is in this box. So first off, on the ends here, I have some little odds and ends. Most of this is 700 scale, like B-25s, U.S. aircraft, some Japanese aircraft, some turrets for Japanese cruisers, it looks like, and some torpedo tubes for Japanese cruisers. And then I have a bunch of resin pieces of Japanese destroyers. So there's that. And on this side, let's see what we got. Looks like we got some rubber bands for the for my train engines, and some other electrical stuff. Some wheel trucks, some HO scale interior seats, and some resin versions of the same for interior of some kind of coach. I've got these little skulls here, and then a few jewels and just some other little electronic like lights, original lights for train engines. All right, open this up and see what's in here. Oh, the dogs are going crazy. Okay, here we have pliers, mini screwdriver, Phillips, razor saw, pair of scissors, some wire strippers, not sure why, flat roof brown, how about that, some old Pactra, wow. And then just some odds and end paints, some railroad black, engine black, some super glue. Looks like I got some gloves in here, some nitrile gloves, rubber gloves, Sharpie, a couple of Sharpies in here, and hobby knife, large brush. I've got several of these Flexifile sanding sticks in here, different grits. Some ultra thin cement, some gloss black, just some assorted different colors that I use or used last year when I had this in the house. Another emery board, some brushes, and a lighter. And looks like I got some stir sticks in here as well. So, pretty typical. I do need to restock that with colors that I'm going to be using this year. Then I have this blade sharpener, knife sharpener, that I keep in here to sharpen X-Acto blades when I need to. I have one that I keep in this box and one that I keep other places. Looks like I have some racing green from a project left in here. A couple of foam brushes. I use these for all sorts of different things. Find them very handy. This is some gym floor sealer. It's an acrylic. And what I use it for is my Mission Models. Mission Models has a clear acrylic that you can add to their paint. Gives it a slight sheen and makes it a lot more durable. And it does the same thing. This stuff does the same thing. So that's what I use this for, is in my Mission Models paints. It actually works well. Out of a bunch of napkins, I go to eat out and whatnot. I save the napkins for things like this. Looks like I have some brown wash. I have some, that two-part, is it Sculpt-A-Mold or whatever? The two-part clay put together. I mean, right now it's hard because it's cold out here, but that'll warm up if I take it in the house and be able to use it. What else have I got here? Rub and Buff Gold Leaf. Looks like I have some Play-Doh in case I'm going to make some resin molds. An empty spray bottle, which is always nice to have these little empty spray bottles. I can put cleaner or brush cleaner or whatever I want in it. A little water dish for decals. Clear part cement. And I have one of these fun little headlamps. It works, but just barely. Needs new batteries. This air chuck, which we'll tell you a little more about that in a minute. And an empty bottle of what I call Tamiya thinner. It's a Tamiya thinner that I put in there to take on the road. Okay, so in here is my portable compressor. And this is a Testors one I got probably 20 years ago. The fun thing is my airbrush, all I need to do is unscrew the air chuck from it. And I can screw it right in here, or right on there. And see, there you go. Doesn't have a regulator. Puts out about, I don't know, 10, 15 pounds of pressure, enough to spray. So this has been a great little compressor for me. I don't use it as my main compressor, obviously. It's only for when I go and do demonstrations, or when I'm on the road, or when I need to go spray in the house, like in the winter time. Of course, I have that cordless airbrush now that works great, but I used to use this because it was so portable. And then, like I say, I don't keep a separate airbrush in here because I use my Iwata. Mine's a Revolution CR. I've had this one since Atlanta IPMS back in the early 2000s. And I've never had to replace any parts on it. Works great for me. And so I don't keep an extra airbrush in here. Just when I go to do something, I will throw that airbrush in here. So anyway, that's my portable kit for when I need to go on the go, so to speak. Just put in a few bottles of paint that I might need. Usually I have some spare knife blades. I don't see any handy. I've probably taken those out sometime this summer. So I just need to restock this before it goes back into the house. So there you go on what's in the box today.